We've all heard that phrase, it's hard to make friends in your 20s. But did you know that it's even harder to make friends when you're disabled? Hi, I'm Sunil, I'm the Deafblind Foodie, and I have started to talk about what it's like being deafblind. I usually post a lot of foodie content, but I thought it would also be a good idea to tap into what it's like being deafblind. So in terms of me and friendships, I don't have a lot. I have made friends while at school or college, but a lot of times I feel like over the years our values are not aligned, so I've had to cut people off because it wasn't a very good friendship. Especially when you're disabled, it's easier to stick with these people even if they are, toxic for you, or they don't align with you, or they trauma dump, or you feel neglected. You would rather stick with them. Recently I've been tapping into my self-obsessed self and, not being a people pleaser. And so I've had to cut off a lot of people that I thought were my friends. I've had friendships that were very trauma dumping. I've had friendships that were, oh, I'm your friend, but we are never going to meet up. And friendships are quite a traumatizing aspect for me. So let me tell you a story of when I tried to put myself out there and make friends in London. So last year I downloaded one of these friend making apps where you meet people in London. And so I thought, let me give it a try. What's the worst that could happen? And so in February of 2025, I decided to go out of my comfort zone and join a book club. Now, I had read this book on my Kindle beforehand, and I got to the location, and because of my vision, I didn't know what the girls look like, if that makes any sense. Like, I would be asking people in the location, are you here for this event? And I was quite embarrassed